We opened up in 2007, and we're a craft brewery. And my inspiration for beer comes from my wife, who got me a beer kit for Christmas way back when, which started me on this journey to this point. This is a Munich malt. It's from Germany. I would pass this around, try a few kernels. It's really good. It's sweet, and you get the idea of the malt in there. So the germination process creates starch in the seed, and I'm oversimplifying this conversation greatly, but there's starch in the seed, and then you know, it's like ready for the sun, photosynthesis, right? And so therefore we can take that seed and we can make beer with it, because we can convert that starch to sugar in the mash tun. Because barley's got a boatload of enzymes, which every seed has, but barley has more. So when you think about corn, soybeans, rice, all those kinds of grains, barley has enough enzymes on in itself to convert its starch to sugar. And that's why you can use beer. We're not a brew pub, we're a distributing brewery, so we have a truck, which I'll show you a little bit later. And we distribute beer all over the greater Wausau area. We have about 54 accounts and 85 or 86 tap handles in the community. We don't can or bottle. It's all draft, although we do have those half-gallon jugs. You've seen growlers before in some of the grocery stores.
They have metal rods that they put into fire until they get red hot, and we have a seasonal stein that goes for each season. And you fill the bock beer into the stein, and then the caramel Kaiser comes and puts this red hot iron into the stein, and it caramelizes the beer, and it bubbles up and changes the flavor of it. It's like sort of like a beer version of toasted marshmallows, sort of. Anyway, after the first one, we talked to some people that are involved with this honor flight and said maybe we could do a run, and they were overjoyed, and they came over here, and there was a group of runners that asked us about this, and they formed a committee, and they began to meet once a month, and they set this up. In the first year we had 350 runners, and it's a 5K run walk, and it's time for the people that are serious, they get to go first, and for the walkers they can just sort of follow along. And then we did it again last year, and we had over 400 runners. And the year before, we were able to turn 10,000. Anyway, we were able to send 10 runners, which they're $500.
10
veterans. 10 veterans to the honor flight. And last year, we were able to send 12. And this year we had 7 short of 900 runners. We had 893 runners, so we'll be able to send close to 20 veterans on the flight this fall.
Wow.
That's a really nice thing. Then the American Legion, whenever we have our festivals, we have a charitable organization. We invite them to serve the food, and they can keep the proceeds from the food, and American Legion keeps part of it for their cause, but they also turn the rest of it over to the veterans. And we had a guy that shot the starting gun who was a ball turret gunner on a B-17.
Wow.
He told us that they were the highest fatalities of all the branches of service, including submariners, because they're sitting in that glass bubble underneath the plane there. But he made it all the way through. So that's the story of the honor flight. So next year I think it'll be bigger yet.